Hello, how's it going today, everybody? My name is Joseph Baca. This is another chapter from our Western music history book for 302 for the extra credit opportunities. Today, we will be talking about chapter 21. I'm going to move this to the side just a bit. There we go. From chapter 20, as a short review, we talked about the Enlightenment and everything that precedes with it that came from the Enlightenment that helped enhance music, from public concerts to making music more accessible to middle class, lower class, and higher class, of course. And so now we'll be moving into operas and vocal music in the early classical period. So first, we're going to talk about the classical era. The classical era of music and opera and everything originated from the Italian opera in 1720s and the 1730s. Now, the book didn't go into too much detail as to why it originated from Italian opera, but I mean, you can guess that if Italian opera was this grand feeling that you got from watching such a masterpiece that people would try and reimagine it in their own way. And so with Italian opera and with the classical era, we get opera buffa. Now, opera buffa is Italian comic opera, and it's kind of like a genre in its own that has a bunch of different attributes that go along with it, such as drama giocoso, which is obviously drama in opera. It could be, excuse me. Opera buffa can range from a comedy to drama to sadness and sorrow back to comedy, and so that goes along with it with drama. The next is drama comico. Now this is kind of a mix of both drama and comedy. It's got a little bit of something for everybody in it, and is easily accessible to many viewers with many different tastes. And last is commedia per musica. Now, the book goes into a little bit of detail with this one, talking about how it uses comedy and music to work together to enhance the experience for the viewer or for the listener. And it makes it a lot easier to really access what's going on in the opera, which is really cool. I think I'd like that one a lot if I were to go and watch one. Going on further into the chapter, we go into the intermezzo. Now, the intermezzo is it's like an opera on wheels in a way. Like it's played and performed in the middle of a set change for a bigger opera or for a more serious opera and all. It's performed on two or three segments between acts of a serious play. Now with this, it's kind of like a comic relief in a way, and it helps the like if a real opera is going on and it's really serious and really dark, you're gonna want to have a little break of comedy or of enlightenment, no pun intended, and it's a really cool experience to see. One example that came from an intermezzo is La Serva Pardona, and we watched a little bit of that in 302. And it's really cool how they set it all up, because it might be in the back of or in the front of a set change that's going on in the back, and it allows the viewers to take a break for a second and like watch some funny stuff while they're getting ready for the second half of the serious opera. Now, next comes with that is opera seria. Now, opera seria is translated into serious opera, and it's very hardcore. It's there's no comic scenes or no comic characters. It's very it's by the name of it. It's very serious. It's very intense, and Sometimes it's a little hard to go through. Sometimes it's very long. And secondly, there's opera comique, and this kind of was established around 1710. It's French, and basically people liked this and attained to this a lot because they used a lot of popular tunes and simple melodies to really enhance the audience and really bring them in and say, hey, like, oh my gosh, at the opera comique they're gonna do this tonight, and you know that, so you should come and watch it. And they're like, okay, yeah, I think I like that. All right, it'll be cool. And the last thing I'd like to talk to you about is the lead. Now, the lead is a German song, as defined by the book, and it was really made to represent Germany and to really show all of Germany's colors, if you must. And it's a really cool way to really celebrate patriotism and have a good time there. So lastly, just to recap on this chapter, we went over chapter 21, opera and vocal music in the early classical period. We went over the classical era, opera buffa, drama giocoso, drama comico, and commedia per musica. And then we went over intermezzo, opera seria, opera comique, and the lead. And thank you very much.